Lily? May I speak to Inspector Levine, please? Well, do you know where he is? No, I'm calling from the Corbin. Homie's not here. Well, listen, Sergeant, maybe you can help me. Have you any information about Elizabeth Corbin? I know she's missing, Sergeant. I'm the one who reported her disappearance. Yeah, I'm her husband. Look, did the inspector leave a number where he can be reached? Good, just a minute. Okay, what's the number? Thanks a lot. That's my number. Never mind. Give my regards to your boss, Max Sennett. Inspector Levine.
I almost got killed. Can you imagine? She almost killed me. Nah, maniacs. All these New Yorkers in such a hurry to start relaxing.
You need this?
That nutty Dave passed me on a curb, going 60 mind you on a mountain curve. I had to turn on my siren and chase her, but I don't have a siren. Hello, Corbin. You two expecting someone?
You tell me. Have you brought me news?
No, I brought you a sandwich.
I don't need a sandwich. I need a wife.
Well, a wife I don't have, a sandwich I do. Here, you must be hungry.
I am, Inspector, for news about my wife. The 3 days you've been sitting on your hands.
Corbin, I have more important things on my hands than sitting. A cop in the country has 1,000 problems. If you like, I would be glad to tell you.
I'll remember that next time, Inspector. In the meantime, can you tell me what you've done?
Routine. Reported her missing and now we're looking. Every cop in the East is looking for a yellow Marlin Rambler, Michigan PPL 1412.
And that's all?
If she robs a bank, we'll put her picture in every post office.
What a police force. You folks can't find a beautiful woman in a yellow Marlin that couldn't get past Mr. Magoo.
Look, Corbin, if it was insults I wanted, I called my wife.
I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I'm upset.
Try to be a nice guy. Bring a lonely man a sandwich, hoping he'll just ask you to sit down and rest.
I'm sorry. Please, sit down, Inspector.
Who's got the time? I gotta get over to Lake Carlton. Big robbery. Lady over there lost a bracelet worth 40 grand. The bloodhound's gotta be organized.
She's probably injured.
That's my point. You're talking to Levine, friend of the friendless insurance company. I'm an unsung public hero. The more hanky-panky I catch, the less insurance you gotta pay.
Well, it's too bad they don't sell missing wife insurance. And maybe you'd look for Elizabeth instead of that bracelet.
Here, Corbin, eat. It's from Sydney's. It's the best.
Inspector, in case I haven't mentioned it lately.
Your wife.
Yes.
So she's gone, Corbin. Oh, Sydney. This sandwich is a masterpiece. It belongs in the window at Tiffany's.
Inspector.
So she's gone, Corbin. So what? My wife's gone too.
What?
It's Labor Day weekend, and if you live in the heart of the Catskill Mountains, 2 miles from Lake Carlton, in the most beautiful mountains this side of Switzerland, where would your wife go for Labor Day?
Inspector.
To the seashore, of course. She's in hot, steaming Rockaway with her sister. For this, I left the city force so she can go back to hot, steaming Rockaway for Labor Day.
Well, at least you know where she is. My wife has disappeared.
Corbin, I got bad news for you. In 96% of these cases, they come back.
Just what I need. Another Keystone Cop.
Corbin, what do you want me to do? Infidelity might be immoral, but it's not illegal. And my men don't go chasing unfaithful wives. Well, at least not when they're on duty.
My wife is not unfaithful.
Oh,
We had a quarrel a few nights ago. We both had a few drinks. I don't think either of us knew what we were saying.
what were you saying?
Nothing. Inspector Scout's honor. I was just lying on the couch listening to Stravinsky. Happened to like Stravinsky. In fact, I was listening to that record for the 3rd time. Then Liz jumps up out of the chair, calls me a musical snob. She ran over the stereo and she smashed my Stravinsky records.
What did you do?
Well, you know how these things go.
Corbin, did you hit her?
No, I swear.
Well, then what did you do?
Well, I broke the Sinatra record. Then she stormed out of here. She drove down the hill to my Rambler.
You shouldn't have given her the keys.
She has her own keys.
Well, anyway,
Steve on this phone. Hey, Inspector, you will step up your search.
Yeah. By the way, you thirds call me.
Yeah?
Fight it.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
You scared the hell out of me. I'm sorry. Who are you?
Just the humble servant of our Lord, Mr. Corbin. You are Daniel Corbin.
Yes?
I'm Father Keller. I've just been assigned to this parish. You knew my predecessor, Father Allen.
No, but I'm new around here. Frankly, I didn't know there was a crossing of eyes.
This is Sullivan County, you know.
True. A harmless nip on it?
Yes. A bit of a chill in the evening. I hope you don't mind my barging in like this. I like to give a small token of our appreciation when we receive a large donation. I have a medallion for your wife.
My wife gave you a donation?
Yes, the good woman. She came by last week for a small chat and gave $100. Here's your medallion.
And here's your drink. Well, Father, I'll be happy to give this to my wife if she returns. You see, the good woman has left my bed at Lord.
Oh, how unfortunate.
Yeah. Well, to the charitable Mrs. Corbin.
God love her.
And may God keep her. I sure haven't been able to.
You seem distressed, my son. Perhaps if you would unburden yourself?
Please, Father, no sermons.
Servant? No. Mr. Corbin, do you still love your wife?
Father, just a month ago, the only things that were important to me were my score on the golf course, my tailor, and cocktail parties. But Elizabeth changed all that. She was warm and loving.
Saintly qualities.
Who would have ever thought in the mad, mad world of Harbor Springs I'd find someone so introspective, so inward?
Inward beauty is the light of God.
Sir Thomas Aquinas.
You may be right. Go ahead.
2 weeks later, we were back in Detroit. Oh, Father, we were in such a rush. We got married first thing in the morning, right in the office. My boss and the secretary were the witnesses. You know, in fact, we wanted to be alone together so much that I think Elizabeth must have averaged 90 miles an hour driving here.
Go ahead.
Well, here we were, Father, surrounded by nothing but mountain peaks. It was perfection.
Why did she leave?
Well, Father, when I said that Elizabeth was inward, I meant that she was restrained in public. But here, 1 minute as gentle as a silver brook, and the next like a thundering tidal wave.
You put that so picturesquely.
I'm in advertising. Anyway, 3 nights ago we had a squabble. This time I couldn't stop the tidal wave. She got very angry and she stormed out of here, drove off, and I haven't heard from her since.
Mr. Corbin, would you take your wife back? Without reproaches, without question, with nothing but words of love?
Of course.
Then you richly deserve good news.
Danny, please, before you say another word, let me talk. I know that I've been foolish, and I can't possibly apologize for my behavior. But if you'll only trust me again, I'll make it work for us. I know I can. Oh, darling, darling. Father, thank you so much. Darling, I'll be right back.
I'm so happy for you both. Father. No need to say anything, just doing my duty.
But Father, that's not my wife.
What?
That's not Elizabeth. I've never seen her before in my life.
Mr. Corbin, you promised, no questions, no reproaches. Well, my task here is accomplished.
But Father, I don't know
She certainly acts and talks like your wife.
Well, a man should know the woman he's married to, especially at his honeymoon.
You've been under such a strain, Mr. Corbin. Perhaps the sudden shock of seeing her again?
I'll say it's a shock. That isn't the woman who gave you the donation last week, is it?
Why, yes.
Are you sure?
When you see a Catholic face in the Catskills, you don't forget it so easily.
Well, then this medallion belongs to her, not to my wife.
Is this some kind of joke, Mr. Corbin?
It certainly is, Father, and I intend to make the most of it. Miss, come out of my bedroom.
Father, I hope you'll accept this small token to continue the good work of your parish.
It wasn't necessary, but thank you, Mrs. Corbin.
It feels so good to be back. I just love this place. And you too, darling.
Come here, baby. You have no right to kiss me that way.
I don't.
Mr. Corbin, I don't understand you. You're a very lucky man. She's a wonderful woman.
She's an imposter.
Danny!
All right, Father. You brought her here. Now take her back where you found her.
Danny, what are you saying?
The act is over, baby.
You mean this is your way of getting even? That sign, the kiss? All just a joke? Well, it's a cruel joke, Danny. You have no right to humiliate me like this in front of Father Kalahar. Don't you know when to stop? Do you want me to get down on my hands and knees? What do you want me to do? Just tell me. I'll do it. Oh, Dr. Ackerman said that was bad for your nerves.
Who the hell is he?
Too much drinking will bring on another attack.
Ah, I understand.
I don't have nerves. I don't have attacks. What the hell is she trying to do?
Danny, please. You're going to give Father a terrible impression. I don't understand. Normally I can calm him down.
She's lying. She never calmed me down. What am I arguing about? I can put a zipper on this whole thing in a minute. I'm calling the police.
Danny, don't.
Getting scared.
Danny, I'm asking you not to.
Well, hardly expected you to second the motion. I'm going to make the call. What are you going to do?
Nothing.
Nothing.
No, if you want to make us both look foolish, go ahead.
I warn you, the local inspector knows all about my wife's disappearance. You'd better have some good answers ready. You won't fool it in for a minute.
Do you think this is a good idea?
Inspector Levine, please.
Perhaps I better talk to him, if you don't mind. Inspector, this is Father Kelleher of St. Dominic's. I'm at the Corbin home. Oh? Well, you best come right on back. No, that's just the point. I brought him his wife. No, he's not overjoyed at all.
Levine? Levine, this is Corbin. For once in your life, don't talk, just listen. There's a woman, this woman, who's trying to force her way into my home. What? Yeah, she's good looking. What has that got to do with anything? I wish I could send her to your house. Please hurry, get over here right away, will you? You'll stay, won't you, Father?
Poor Danny.
Poor you. Levine's going to be here any second.
Father, I'm worried.
It's about time. Time's running out. You better hurry.
I only hope he doesn't take my husband away.
Take me away.
To a rest home.
Now the wrapping comes off the package. You find out my wife is missing. You come here posing as her, and now you want to make everybody think I flipped. Put me away and start spending my money.
What money?
Do you really think you can get away with it?
Darling, are we rich? You never told me. Darling, I love you in spite of your money.
You keep away from me, lady. What do you know about my wife? Where is she?
For heaven's sakes, Danny!
That must be the inspector.
Thank God. Well, lady, you've just earned yourself a free weekend in the Catskills, courtesy of Sullivan County. Inspector, Inspector. Levine, I've never seen anything so brazen in my life. It's incredible. Look!
I'm looking. Good evening.
Inspector, I'm Elizabeth Corbin. My absence has upset my husband greatly.
She's lying, Inspector. She's lying.
What, you're not upset?
Arrest her
For what?
for impostery.
For what?
She's posing as my wife. Arrest her.
Relax, Corbin. You're fizzing like a seltzer.
Listen to your friend, darling.
Don't call me darling. You're a perfect stranger.
Such a stranger should only call me.
Inspector, I'm Father Kelleher.
Hello, Father.
I hope I did right in sending for you.
Yeah, thanks. Can you fill me in?
This man doesn't recognize his own wife.
You wanna see my wife? You really wanna see my wife? I'll show you.
What, has he got a wife in every room?
Pictures. Where the hell are my pictures? I mean, I had some pictures of Elizabeth and me and Harbor Springs. Now they're gone. You were in that room a while ago.
Darling, I just hung up a few things.
She stole my snapshots of me and Elizabeth at Harbor Springs. She's not only an imposter, she's a thief.
You're impossible.
Do you deny it?
It's too ridiculous to deny.
Hold it, boys and girls. Mrs. Corbin, sit. You, sit. Okay, Corbin. Your wife goes AWOL, and when she comes back, she's not your wife? What's that supposed to mean?
That woman is not Elizabeth.
Don't shout. I got 20/20 hearing.
Inspector, that is not my wife.
That is your tough luck. Who is she?
I don't know, but I know who she is.
Inspector, I'd like to explain.
You will, Mrs. Corbin, but right now, would you and the father leave me alone with your husband, please?
Come, Mrs. Corbin.
I was sitting here calmly.
You, calmly. Wait a minute. I gotta write this down because nobody's gonna believe me. Okay, let's start from the beginning. Identification, please.
What?
You're Daniel Corbin, Detroit, Michigan. Can you prove it? Oh, geez, what a deck of cards. Driver's license, American Express, carte blanche, Diners Club. Go to jail, do not pass go, do not collect $200.
What?
Okay, Corbin, what do you do for a living besides collect credit cards?
I'm an account executive for Parker & Lowe, advertising.
Advertising what?
Marbles, automobiles. I do newspaper and magazine coverage.
Is this a publicity gimmick?
No, Inspector, lose your wife in a Marlin does not enhance the company image.
I don't know. Sounds like you sell a hell of a lot of cars. Hey, do they give you free samples?
Well, a few of us upper echelon types are privileged to drive our clients, right? Is that an important question?
No, I'm just curious. I'm a detective. I can be curious, can I? Hey, who picks the model? You know, the girls in the ads. Those tall, slender beam poles. I like mine well built.
You might have something there, Inspector. Well-built cars for well-built women. I'll take it up with Parker.
He's your boss.
Yeah, Everett Parker Jr. In fact, he lent us this nest for our honeymoon.
Oh.
All right, I confess, Inspector, I borrowed this chalet. Does that reduce my status in your eyes?
I should have such friends. But Parker couldn't find a mountain closer to Detroit. He had to pick one of the Catskills.
What's your message?
Well, commuting distance is not.
To put it in your own inimitable style, Inspector, on the head, you have hit the nail.
What?
Here are those models.
Yeah, the slender beam pole.
Well, this is Mr. Parker's model house.
What does Parker do with his wife?
Well, he brings it up here now and again. He has to. She paid for it. Listen, who's getting investigated here?
Nobody. Where was I? Yeah. You were on your honeymoon.
It was paradise.
Naturally, with a wife like that.
How many times must I tell you that is not... I'll find a way to convince you. Sometimes in advertising, we feel that visual aids can be very effective. You can't read, can you, Inspector?
What's her motive, Corbin? See, I'm a good detective. I'm looking for a motive.
How the hell should I know? She's some kind of screwball.
Well, usually the reason is money. Are you rich?
No, but I do all right.
Do you stand in inherit a bundle, maybe?
No, I'm an orphan since I was 5. No relatives.
Insurance.
Plenty. In fact, more than I can afford.
Who's the beneficiary?
fact, the night we got here, I wrote to the company instructing them to make Liz the beneficiary.
Uh-huh.
What's that supposed to mean?
Levine's Law. When there's insurance involved, sure Shayla hanky-panky.
Do you mean to say if this woman becomes Mrs. Corbin, I could become the late Mr. Corbin?
Accidentally.
Oh, that's fantastic. How could she hope to get away with it?
She couldn't. Your real wife wouldn't stand for it.
That's right, Levine. Find my real wife. She'll show up this fraud. You've got to intensify your search. Notify the wire services, the state troopers, the FBI.
I'll even call James Bond. For all I know, that is the real Elizabeth, and you're not the real you. Father, will you come in here, please? Father, what can you tell me about this mishmash?
Mrs. Corbin came to see me after devotions this evening. She was afraid to come here alone, worried about her husband's excitable nature.
Seems reasonable.
We found Mr. Corbin in such a confused state of mind. He didn't recognize his own wife. He seemed extremely agitated.
Fizzing. Father, in your opinion, is that Elizabeth Corbin?
He never saw the real Elizabeth.
Well, who has seen her since you've been in Carlton?
Who?
Yeah, who?
We got here late at night. There was only one place open, a delicatessen.
Sydney Sandwich Shop. What'd you buy?
2 weeks of groceries and a bottle of aspirin.
And your wife went in with you?
No, she was tired. She stayed in the car.
Did you take her dancing up to Carlton Lake?
No.
Did you go?
No.
Did you swim?
No.
Did you take her to see the Trotters up in Monticello?
No.
Oh, a real indoor kind of honeymoon, huh? Does the mail get delivered up here?
No, it's a mailbox at the end of the road.
Oh, great. Now we're back to nowhere.
Oh, I mean, hundreds of people saw us. You know, Harbor Springs, on the way here, in the restaurants.
Oh, great. I'm going to make out 100 warrants and I'm going to distribute them through Howard Johnson. And what am I making a warrant for? Because a man has a fight with his wife.
I love my wife, and I'll pay anything to get those witnesses.
I'm not interested in any paid witnesses. Bring me some honest ones. No, you go knock doors all the way back to Detroit, not me. Right now, I got half the bellhops up at Lake Carlton just waiting for a bracelet hunt. They're all standing there waiting for my tally-ho, and I'm on a wild goose chase. You don't need a detective, you need your Abby. And I'm not a marriage counselor. Father, you have Mrs. Corbin come in, please.
Daddy's
And you hold your tongue, or tomorrow it'll be hanging in Sydney's window.
Mrs. Corbin.
Danny, there's not room in that kitchen sink for one more dish. So chilly when the sun goes down. Maybe I'll go turn on some heat.
But don't trouble yourself, Mrs. Corbin. Just tell me where the switch is.
Thank you, Father. It's right next to the refrigerator. And while you're at it, perhaps you'd like something to drink. There's fruit juice inside. Yes, Inspector.
Mrs. Corbin, your husband has just given me a thumbnail sketch of your meeting, your marriage, and the fight you had last Wednesday night.
Thursday night.
Oh, yeah, Thursday night.
I know I shouldn't have left, but I never thought for one moment that Danny would react that way.
Huh.
Mrs. Corbin, do you have any identification?
Of course.
Great. Oh, geez, you guys were made for each other. Picture of her husband, Diners Club, American Express, Carte Blanche, Club.
What?
Ah, sit still. God knows how they ever got you in focus. Driver's license. Elizabeth Douglas?
That's my maiden name.
That's a forgery. How'd you get that?
Mrs. Corbin, you know if any of these are false, I can find out in no time.
Oh, they're all genuine.
Good. Must wear corrective lenses. You wear glasses.
Yes, I'm nearsighted.
Oh, God, I'd say you are.
Let me ask some questions. I'll show up this fraud.
Go ahead, Corbin. I'd love to see an armchair detective in action.
All right. Mata Hari. See how well you've learned your part. Which train did we take to Detroit?
Danny, we took the plane, don't you remember?
Which plane?
American Airlines, Flight 401.
What is my what's the telephone number?
476-4321.
Scored love 30 there, Danny boy, but go ahead. Still your serve.
What is your mother's maiden name?
Emily Carter.
Well, is that right?
I don't know, I didn't ask her.
Brilliant. Go ahead. Ask me some more questions that you don't know the answers to.
All right. The night before we were married, we spent the night in a hotel room in Detroit. Which one?
Danny, please.
Oh, you said you'd never forget that night. What's the matter? Getting an attack of amnesia? Darling?
No. Modesty. All right. Hotel Commander, room 355.
Aha! I've got her, Levine.
What? So she's a couple numbers off.
Oh, no. We never stayed at the Commander at all.
Easy, Corbin, easy. Foley, yeah, this is Levine. Call Detroit and check the Commander Hotel. See if Mr. and Mrs. Corbin were registered there 2 weeks ago. Yeah, call me back. We'll sit and wait.
No more questions. I've cracked her now.
We'll wait for the phone call and then we'll see who's cracked. By the way, your cross-examination is stinks. Harry Mason, you're not. Now, a pro like me, I would have asked something like, where's my tattoo? Something only a wife would know.
You're right. You're right. In fact, I have a scar. All right, lady, where is it?
Darling, please.
Oh, Mrs. Corbin, don't be embarrassed on my account.
Some years ago, I had a automobile accident, and I got a scar from it that I still bear, and it's still noticeable. At least it would be noticeable to someone who was my wife.
Well, Mrs. Corbin,
Well,
come on, go ahead. Don't be embarrassed on my account. I'm a big boy.
Mrs. Corbin, I found the can of juice on the upper shelf. Would anyone care for some?
oh, thank you, Father.
Have I interrupted something important here?
Not at all, Father. I was just telling the inspector that my husband has a scar on his left shoulder.
He told you, didn't he?
Sure.
You heard him, Levine. You saw him. He said, upper shelf, and then he raised the picture with his left hand.
What?
Yeah, but he's working with her. They're a team.
Corbin, this is a man of God.
No, he's a crook too. Don't you see? When she gave him that donation, that wasn't a donation. No, those were the pictures that she stole from my bedroom. The ones of Elizabeth and me by the pool in Harbor Springs. That's how he knew where my scar was.
Wait a minute. Father, what's this about a donation?
Well, Mrs. Corbin was kind enough to
You don't mind
give me a
Father?
token of her appreciation. No.
Open it, Levine. My pictures are in there.
You're right, Corbin. There are pictures in here. But which one is you, Hamilton, Jackson, or Lincoln? Sorry, Father.
I don't care. He's a fraud. Don't let that costume fool you. Have you ever seen him before?
Father, do you have any identification?
In my hurry to bring Mrs. Corbin over here, I apparently had forgotten my wallet.
Huh, what did I tell you? Father Phony.
Corbin,
Perhaps you could call the pastor at Blackstone.
that's not your position, is it, Father?
Your duty. Anything to give this poor man peace of mind.
Make that call, Levine, and you better start buying some neckties.
Yeah, this is Levine. Yeah. Give me St. Gregory's over in Kingston.
Yeah.
Father O'Connor.
Father O'Connor knows my whole family. Got me this parish.
Sure.
Hello. Father Fred. Yeah, this is Levine. I'm not interrupting anything, am I? Good. Father, do you know a Father Kelleher? Oh, you do? You got him to parish. Oh. Oh, no, everything's fine. He's okay. Right, thanks.
They must have a whole organization against me.
You're right, Corbin, and I know who the Mr. Big is behind this whole plot. His Holiness the Pope. Father, you'll be glad to know that you're kosher. No matter speaking.
Thank you.
Hello. Yeah, you're a regular Dick Tracy. Okay, no, look, go ahead and start without. First, rip out all the bathroom fixtures. No, I'm not kidding. Everyone's hit a necklace and a shower nozzle back in Dawson years in 48. Yeah. And then check through all the cosmetics. And look, sometimes they'll take the toothpaste, they'll open it up in the back and put the jewels in and they'll roll it back up. Yeah, yeah. Okay, tally-ho. A business call. Oh, and by the way, the commander in Detroit checks out. You must have forgot.
That's a lie. I didn't forget. I was never there.
Corbin, we just talked to the desk clerk.
Well, they got to him somehow. Or they paid him off or something. They must have a whole army of agents all over the country.
You're right, Emperor, but how are we going to stop them? All your troops are in Waterloo.
Levine, let me ask some more questions.
Corbin, quick, your dice have gone cold. Meanwhile, there's a bellhop over at the Carlton who'll get credit for finding that bracelet. I'm going to run.
And I must be getting back to the parish.
Oh, Father, won't you join us for dinner?
I'm promised elsewhere, but there.
Well, Danny, I'll make a nice candlelight dinner for just the two of us, the way you like.
Won't somebody please take her away?
You know, perhaps if you give Mr. Corbin a sedative, good night's sleep will make a whole man of him. Good evening.
I think Father's right. I'll get your sleeping pills.
Mrs. Corbin, pass me that bottle, please.
Oh, certainly.
Wayburn Pharmacy, Daniel Corbin, Detroit. One at bedtime. Dr. Ackerman, who's he?
One of the gang.
He's my husband's doctor.
Ha! It's probably some underworld quack.
You might have borrowed these for a while.
Well, I wanted Danny to take... Well, go ahead.
That's poison, Levine. That's poison. Take it to the lab.
Damn it, Danny. Sometimes I wish it were. I'd be sorely tempted to just...
Mrs. Corbin, you won't have to. He's going to fizz himself to death.
They want to drive me crazy, but shut me up in a little room in a mental hospital.
What put this in his head?
Some years ago, he...
Had a breakdown.
I did not have a breakdown.
Then why are you always blasting?
Because no one listens.
Danny, please be calm. We're together again, and I'll take care of you.
Swell. Someone should. Now I'm going to shove.
No.
Mrs. Corbin, is that your yellow marlin outside?
Well, no, actually, it's my husband's. Why?
Michigan PPL 1412.
Of course.
Swell.
That's for me. Oh. Now it's for you.
Hello. Yeah. What? Smudges. Check it out. Okay.
Anything wrong, Inspector?
Yeah, it could be, Miss Corbin. Seems like there's some smudges in the signature of the commander. Could be erasers.
Smudges, Levine. Erasures. That proves I'm in a trap. Levine, you can't leave. You'll never see me again.
Please, Corbin.
No, I'm serious. Something terrible could happen. An accident. God knows what.
Look, it'll be checked out by tomorrow.
Levine, don't leave me alone.
Mrs. Corbin, do you think you can manage?
Frankly, Inspector, I'm worried about Danny. I've never seen him quite like this.
Look, folks, I'm a detective, not a visiting nurse. Look, if there's any trouble, call me. Either of you.
Wait, Levine. Levine. We'll find proof. You can't let her get away with this. Levine.
Oh, did the Inspector leave? Darling, I poured you a drink. I can heat it. But Danny, that is your last one. Where are you going?
To get some ice. As my ever-loving wife, you should know. I always take it on the rocks.
How stupid of me to forget. I'll get some.
so guilty about leaving you in such a state. There must be something I can do to help.
Well, as a matter of fact, there is, Father. Have a drink. Has the inspector left yet?
He's still out there admiring your car. He seems fascinated with the dashboard.
Oh, Father,
Hello again, Mrs. Corbin.
I see my husband has served you.
Ah, yes. Thank you, Mrs. Corbin.
Well, here's the ice. Where's your glass?
Darling, I just made a contribution to Father Kelleher. My drink.
What?
What's the matter?
You drank Daddy's drink?
Oh, no. God forgive you.
You killed him! Oh, Fuzzy, hurt. Oh, he can't. What's the matter?
I banged my bad knee on the floor.
Buzzy, you're gonna screw up everything. Here, you're going there. Quick.
You dead, that poison was meant for me, look!
Huh. Mrs. Corbin, you haven't seen a dead body laying around anywhere, have you?
Not recently, Inspector.
She's in there.
We'll search for it. We'll find it. Under the couch. In the bedroom. Oh my God.
No, Mrs. Humble Servant. Am I interrupting something?
Father, could you give us a hand? We're looking for your dead body.
Oh, dear. Heaven forbid.
Did you hurt yourself, Father?
No, it's arthritis. Comes and goes. Oh, I'm finished.
I'm finished.
Not you, Corbin, the N.I.M.
It's
thing.
late.
I'm tired. I'm going to bed. I'm in fairy tale. Father, there, give me a lift. There, give me a lift.
To the diner. To the diner. I missed my dinner engagement.
Corbin, if a gorgeous girl like that, built like that, was my wife, you know what I do? I force myself.
Although at last, I thought our company would never.
When are you growing? I'm here to stay,
Danny. I'm not leaving again.
Drop it. Gone. He's gone. You don't have to act anymore.
Didn't you like my little performance? I carried it up quite nicely.
What do you know about my wife's disappearance? Unless you knew her, Elizabeth. Where is Elizabeth?
Right here, Danny, I'm yours. Tell death, remember?
Till death. I guess we're smart. I guess we're supposed to panic.
No, it'll come later.
What the hell do you want?
Money.
Money. That's you gotta own this joint? And the thing I own is a mountain of debt.
We know that, Danny. You're not worth anything alive.
I'm not worth anything more dead. Wait a minute. You think you're my insurance murder for $100,000?
Who said anything about natural causes, accidents, suicide.
And what's my category?
Oh, let's just say that's a surprise. I told you how and where. I'm gonna take all the fun out of it for you.
Prince is killing me. I'll never sleep.
I'll get you a tranquilizer.
Oh, yes, pushy guy, what do you think I'm crazy? Is that part of your contract?
Well, you gotta admit, we got off to a pretty good start. Shout it. I was your
I
wife.
can prove that you're not. Elizabeth shows up.
Accused of being forgetting about town.
I never.
Screaming about non-existent snapshots. See, imaginary corpses.
I'll admit they were proven.
No. Well, Inspector Levine seems to think.
Levine takes a psychiatrist to give me a clean slate.
Oh, he meant you did spend loony bin. I think it's so nice that they call that place rest home, mental hospital. So depressing.
It was a rest home.
It's your way, Danny.
Tell me, how does this all tie in with collecting my insurance?
You'll see, Danny. Soon enough.
You know, it's really funny. All of this trouble, and for what? You honestly, the insurance
check for $100,000. Meet out to Mrs. Elizabeth Corbin. How do you think you're gonna cash that?
Danny, don't you think we thought of that? Every part of our plan fits. Yesterday I went to a bank in New York. And I opened an account in the name of Elizabeth Corbin. And I deposited $10,000. And a vice president said, this way, Mrs. Corbin. Sign here, Mrs. Corbin. Thank you, Mrs. Corbin. If there's anything we can do for you, please don't hesitate to ask Mrs. Corbin. Danny, when I walk into that bank wearing black and deposit a check for $100,000, why? The president himself is going to be taking care of Mrs. Corbin.
Why are you telling me? You know damn well I'm gonna tell him either.
What are you gonna tell him, Danny?
Came here posing as mine. You opened an account in New York City. First you have to kill me though, after you make it look like I was crazy.
That's right, you tell Inspector Levine that. And he'll be making a reservation for himself at that restaurant.
Where are my car keys?
Where are you going?
I don't know. Anywhere. I'm not staying here.
Danny, don't go! Damn. Fred's Diner. I believe there's a crease there. Hot cup of coffee. Yes, would you please? It's urgent. Buzzy, he ran out. He'll be driving down the hill in a moment. Hurry.
Nobody's going anywhere. The game is over. I found the piece of the puzzle that you didn't count. The proof I made.
Yes.
My key. It doesn't fit your car.
I didn't know her.
I am. Get you out of here and into the deep freeze where you are.
Somebody will thaw me out.
Hell is he? Would you come Inspector Levine to the phone, please? He's in the hotel somewhere. Page it. I don't care how late it is. This is urgent. Hoover, Mr. J. Edgar Hoover.
Hello, Jagger.
Levine, what the hell have you been doing?
Sleeping on my... What is this? For mental health. 2 a.m. Get the patient in the bed.
I tried.
Inspector I distinctly said this was an emergency.
I was working on an emergency of my own. You ever tried to drain a living swimming pool?
Or were you using it?
Bloody murder.
What's all this?
Swimming, yelling and screaming that he had to get his laps in tonight. And he did. Right down to the bitter end. Have you ever seen a squirrel doing breaststroke with the water? Blood, knees and elbows.
Levine, these keys.
Oh, Mrs. Corbin. Letter for you.
I'll take it.
It might just be a bill.
Inspector, I demand to see that letter.
Is your name Elizabeth Douglas?
No, neither is her.
Opening bail is federal offense. By law. Target law, California.
Kyle opened it.
He opened it. When I took it out of the box, I brought it by my headlights. What it was for? My radiator was falling over.
Inspector, that was my letter.
You're right, miss. You care to read in private?
I have no secrets from my head. Go ahead, read it.
I already read it. Mrs. Corbin, I'm sad to say, but your Aunt California is dead. I'm happy to say that you're her beneficiary. Do you mind if I read it out loud?
What? Oh, of course.
Mrs. Elizabeth Douglas, etc. Michigan, etc. KW, et cetera, in her 86 years, et cetera, stating cash, stating cash, security, legal fees, and after taxes, $430,000.
$430,000. Surprise, Dan. Poor Aunt Sarah.
Yeah, it was. 2 weeks ago. This letter's been bouncing all over the place. Harbor Springs, back to Harbor Springs. Now here.
2 weeks ago.
Don't you see Levine? Somewhere along the line, we found out what was in that letter. Sure, they wouldn't have done all this trouble if my wife's inheritance you're after, isn't it?
Come on, Corbin, this is your wife.
I can prove that she's not.
Better catch now than before.
Levine, that car, it's not my car.
Corbin, I thought we were talking about wives.
My real life is in my real car. This key doesn't fit that car.
So you said. Mrs. Corbin, may I have your key, please?
Well, certainly, but I think this is all rather
Your
ridiculous.
key, please. I hold in my hand two keys to a marble. I know that's what they are. They both have that pure marble fish.
You're a genius.
And they look exactly the same to
Well,
me.
try it. I say try it. Let's keep by looking at them.
Corbin, I've had a monumental day of aggravation. I have ripped open 400 matches. I have personally 325 guests. I had my face slapped twice. I had to turn down 12. Very interesting problem. I will proceed no further. I have taken criminology course. I'm not a pastor. I didn't take. I will keep this on good. Is that clear?
Yes.
Good. Okay, I'm ready. Well, everyone kindly remain on the premises while I investigate this problem.
I'll watch her, Levine.
Yeah, she'll watch you away. That way we save on man.
Tell me, are you going to go quiet?
The question is, are you?
You don't give up easily, do you?
Give up now. Come on, Dad. I'm gonna be a rich woman. A very wealthy woman.
We'll see. The best laid plans of mice and female frauds.
All right, here we go. First your key. Now mine.
Those cars are dangerous. Sure.
My car?
Corbin, you are an amazing guy. You have a magnificent and a magnificent car. And you deny both. This is lit.
Inspector, would you like some coffee?
Coffee, Mrs. Corbin. I get Mrs. Levine and disappear when you marry me.
I'll only be a minute.
Levine, I don't know what to say.
You're right.
I what?
Your key doesn't fit that car.
What have I done?
I used her key twice.
Well, then you believe me.
So your key doesn't fit that car. What does that prove?
Proves they brought a different car somewhere else.
Another possibility.
What?
That is your car, and the key belongs to another car.
You can't be serious.
Get a new Marlin every year, don't you?
And I picked up a stray key.
Accident. Maybe on purpose. I don't know.
That's ridiculous.
Any more ridiculous in this story that the club masquerading is your wife. Corbin. He has the car. The plate. Registration. Even has your gas credit card. You're outweighed by 2 tons. You got it in the key. Allow the key. And it belongs to anyone. There isn't a shred of evidence saying that woman is not your wife. So that's that. That'll be that. And that's the end of that.
not the end of it. You can't walk out of me now.
Foreman, who's look, as a policeman, I'd say, case is closed. As a person, I have this crazy feeling, I think you are.
Stick with me a little bit longer. She told me they're gonna kill me, she told me.
Corbin, I've checked these, they're plain second off. They were issued, your name at this pharmacy, by Dr. A.B. Ackerman. He's your psychiatrist, right?
Wrong.
He said he's been your psychiatrist like 3 years. 3 years.
I've never heard of it.
He said you like denied something about your aggression.
What can I say to that?
He said he warned your nervous condition was precarious. Meaning you could have a breakdown at any time.
You believe that?
Yes. And no.
You still have that crazy
Yeah, something appears tickling me. How much insurance you say you have?
100,000.
And your wife's been a beneficiary. She knows.
Of course. Thing like that. What are you driving at?
No, nothing. Something for the old filing cabinet.
Levine, mistake is not happening. No, you gotta help me.
All right, try. You're gonna have to help.
I didn't think.
Stop shouting and start searching. Look, there is no perfect crime. This is a plot. It's a gem. Like my friend Ornstein once told me, every gem has a flaw. What we have to do is look to the eye, look for the imperfection.
The flaw.
Play along with Savior Energy, and no more imaginary corpses. Keep calm, no matter what happens. Now, I need names. Who knew you, Elizabeth?
My boss and his secretary. Parker, Miss McKay.
I've already started.
God bless you.
What?
No, Inspector, that was on the house.
It's Labor Day week. There's no answer. Parker and Mrs. McKay, have gone to Canada for the weekend.
Call the Mounties. There you go.
I call them. Nelson Eddy is gone too. I need names.
Millions of people. In Harbor Springs. There's no way here.
I don't need a million. Give me a dozen. I'll settle for one. Don't you realize? Some may be hard to find. May not remember. Some may be afraid. Said earlier. Some may be paid to shut up.
Then you agree with
Who's agreeing? Still not sure there's anything wrong.
Why are you continuing this?
Never let it be sent down to stone and didn't turn out. Now, make me a list. Now, search for Elizabeth. And while you're playing cat and mouse, I'll be searching. Slowly, but surely. When we find Elizabeth, then we'll know. What's what?
You're a prince, Levine.
Corbin is on our side. Your nerves must hold out. You need to get some. You will crack. Take one of these. I'll stay while you lock yourself in your bed. Post a man down the street. All you have to do is holler, right?
Cream and sugar, Inspector.
Black. Mrs. Corbin, I want your husband to get some sleep tonight.
Good. I'd like Tammy to get some rest.
Rest in peace is what she needs.
Sound not Margaret Sanger, but I suggest you sleep in separate rooms. I want your husband to lock himself in and don't want to disturb till tomorrow.
I'll never.
Take a pill. Take two.
Here. It's only water.
It ain't self. It ain't bad. Sleep tight, Corbin.
Sweet dreams. And darling, don't smoke in bed. Inspector, I'm grateful for all that you've done. I know you're terrible.
It's all in a night's work, Mrs. Corbin. You know, there was an actor played with Carl, man in a chip. And every time this man yelled, Frank Buck, his chip would jump out of his chair and go wild. That Chip, is your husband.
What?
Every time I call you, this Corbin, he jumps up and goes wild.
I know.
I am really worried about your husband.
So am I. When I married Danny, I knew he was excitable, but I didn't think it was that serious.
Mrs. Corbin, I think you should stay here tonight.
Why not?
Because your husband is really upset, he's really disturbed.
Well, then certainly my place is
But
here.
he thinks you're trying to kill him.
What are you saying, Inspector? That Danny is crazy?
It could be. I've seen cases like it. You're annoyed. You could explode suddenly, become violent.
Is it that bad?
It could be, Mrs. Corbin, tell him earlier, I was on his side, anything calming down.
I understand, Inspector, but I'm not leaving my husband.
Well, I don't know what else to say, Mrs. Corbin, but you know how to use one of these.
Not really.
Simple. All you have to do is pull the trigger. Here, please, take.
No.
Please, take I'll feel better. But don't use it unless it's absolutely necessary. And then aim for the leg. We're gonna lose the patient.
I understand, but I think you're unduly
Well, we'll see what the doctor has to say in the morning. Night, Mrs. Corbin. Go on.
Bang! You're dead!
Anybody home? What does this mean? Nobody's home. Looks like left me a note. What's this? Danny going soon. Be back soon. Be a good boy. Big brother is watching you. Brother-in-law on a honeymoon. Oh, hey, glad I ran into you. Tell me, who caters your conventions? Maybe you keep your mind. Sydney Sandwich Shop. Here, give a smell. That, my dear Moose, is a brunch for two. Would you believe that? Well, you're probably wondering how does Sydney do this? You look like a moose. Walking around blabbing. Let me tell you. Very simple. It's low overhead, high turnover, smart merchandising, and a little bookmaking on the side. Excuse me.
Who the hell are you?
Come, Sydney. Come, Sydney.
What are you doing here? What are you doing here?
Delivering.
Delivering what? Delivering what?
What does it look like? What does it look like on the Gettysburg Address? Gettysburg Address. Personally, myself.
Damn it! Who the hell sent you here?
I can't look at profanity. That's not nice, especially when newlywed.
And how do you know that I'm a newlywed?
How do you not? No, I know. Okay, you're right, you're a newlywed.
My wife.
What, you had a fight already? Wait. She left you a note. Say, look. Hey, look. Danny Darling.
Soon. Big brother. Another member of the Mountain Mafia. The Catskill Cosa Nostra. Buster and take that poison with you.
You don't have to be so rude. World famous celebrities have eaten by me. Not one ever opened his mouth like that before. You should know. I hate delivery boys. And I have coffee for you. Maybe in the kitchen. I'll find some cups. Wait. Don't go in. I found cups. Look, I have three delivery boys. And me, the boss. He's delivering to you personally. Because your wife is such a sweetheart.
So my wife sent you here.
Well, that, my wife.
You'll never get.
Who sent it wrong? Come on, have a cup. It'll wake you up.
This will. Take care of me.
Absolutely. My own secret blend.
I'll bet.
What are you doing? That's why it's not nice.
All right, man. You go back and record it. Just go for your deadly delicacies.
Listen. One LBJ, even to sandwiches home for Lady Bird. If it's good enough for the president, it's good enough. Sit. Have a cup of coffee.
All right. You'll have some too.
A pleasure. Nobody turns down Sidney's coffee. Why don't you say you don't like to drink alone? Ma, Sidney, compared to you, Juan Valdez is a father. How do we play? Is it your glasses?
I'm a very careful man.
Careful. I'm a sugarless, maybe a better word.
That's good. That's very good.
Your wife asked me for the rest.
I couldn't care less.
How could you say such a thing? She's crazy, that woman. You don't know how lucky. Such a classy lady. And you know, she's no Miss Cladoff from a bottle. How often now do you see a real natural blonde?
What did you say?
I saw something.
Repeat what you said.
You mean? She's a Miss Cladoff from a
No,
bottle.
my wife. Visit blonde.
Who's arguing?
You saw my wife.
What have I been telling?
Oh, say, you're my boy.
It's a newly emotional part. When? When you ordered brunch? About 5 days ago.
5 days ago.
5 days. Well, the honeymoon must be happening.
Sidney, maybe you just saved my life. Wait a minute. How'd you know she was my wife?
I remember from that first night. $57.12.
Yeah, but she stayed in the car.
Yeah, but you forgot. Yeah, but I stay in the store. I was the one who slept in the box in the back of the car. You know, with the blonde like that, leave on seat. I noticed. I'm not dead yet.
God bless you, Sidney.
Oh yeah, you too. Well, you got some calls to make. I got a living to make.
No, don't go, Sidney. Steve, have lunch with me. Inspector Levine, please.
Oh, you know Levine? Yeah, he eats lunch by me every day.
Hurry, please.
You're inviting him. That's wonderful. His wife is lonely. He's probably lonely. Okay,
my boy,
Yes,
they didn't count on you, the flaw in their plan. Oh my God, she's coming back,
Who's coming back? Who's coming back?
Lucretia Borgia. Listen, when she comes in, keep your mouth shut. She might have that priest with her.
What is it?
Yes, but for God's sake, don't talk to my wife. Don't mention my wife.
So soon after the wedding, another woman. So who is this, your mistress or what?
No, yes.
She don't know that, maybe you're on a honeymoon, 3 years ago.
I didn't tell her I got
Who's
married.
gonna tell her? Who's gonna tell her? Your wife?
No, she's not here. She's with her sister in Rockaway.
Levine's wife is in the Rockaway. Your wife is in the Rockaway. What's in the Rockaway? Richard Burton?
Listen, she comes in, but very jealous. Don't mention my wife, I'll leave her.
I'm a clown.
Hello, darling. Oh, I didn't know you had company.
This is Sydney Sanders.
Oh, that's strange. I just came by to see you. I didn't see you there.
You didn't see me there? Because I was here.
I heard it say
We'll have a picnic.
Boys.
Which just got so much. Sydney, would you like to join us for brunch? Father Kelleher wants to drop by. That'll make it.
You mean five
With who?
an old friend, from Old Custer.
I'll go make some coffee.
Hey, who makes coffee? With Sydney special blend all over the place here, what?
I always make my own coffee fresh. I like it fresh.
Listen to fancy here with the fresh coffee already. What is it?
Where the hell is he?
Okay, Corbin, tell her.
Huh?
Listen, your wife is this one with the fresh coffee. Believe me, she's gonna make trouble for you. Your wife is a sweetheart. She's polite, friendly, and out here, gorgeous, blonde hair.
Who is this, Sydney?
Who's
The lady you're describing.
I was describing my wife.
Oh, really? And what's she like?
Tall, skinny, and a natural blonde.
Well, she sounds darling. I'd love to meet her. Why don't you invite her to join us for brunch?
No, she went to visit a sister away for the weekend in Rockaway.
Danny, have you been telephoning?
Of course not.
Then why is the phone on the chair?
Yes, I had to order sandwiches from Sydney.
Danny, you keep looking at your watch. You're suspecting something.
Who could we be expecting?
Mrs. Cole.
Don't listen to her, Sydney. She's just trying to make trouble.
Danny. I thought a good night's sleep would help. Has he been telling you I'm not
He told me.
Danny, I'm surprised.
That's a surprise. You hear what else he has to tell you?
No, tell me.
Maybe I should go.
No.
Sydney. Mr. Corbin hasn't been well lately. He's been acting very strangely. He's suspicious of everyone. Haven't you noticed?
Well, isn't that kind of funny? When I came in, switching glasses, running. It was fine when I first met him.
When was that?
Oh, when he came to my store 2 weeks ago.
Right, that's right. We did come to your store. Don't you remember me?
Can't recall the place.
You are wasting your time. That's not gonna work.
Sydney, I was in the car that night.
Lady, the woman I saw in the car that night was a brunette.
But you see, Sydney, I dyed my hair.
And you also had your height.
I'm sorry to ask such a bad memory, Sydney.
Good day, everyone. Oh, I see you're in company.
Hello, Father. This is Sydney. Sandwich shop.
Happy to meet you.
Yeah, I mean,
He is a phony.
that's life.
This gentleman saw me not the night we arrived, and I still had brown hair. He doesn't recognize me.
Oh, how interesting.
How unexpected.
Yes, how unfortunate to an unexpected spot. On a look
telling you.
2 minutes,
In
2 minutes,
it'll be finished.
What?
It'll all be over. It'll all be over.
What's going on?
Stay behind me, stay behind me, stay behind me. Just 2 more minutes, 2 more
And
minutes.
it'll all be over. And it'll all be over.
What is this? A love triangle? Love triangle?
That must be Levine. That must be Levine.
Hey, I'm gonna shout.
Sidney Corbin back, crazy back.
Levine, I swear.
All I want are answers, straight answers. Mrs. Corbin, what was Sidney doing here?
Right before our anniversary.
One at a time. Let's see what you have to say.
When I walked in,
Hello,
Sidney said,
Mrs.
hello,
Corbin.
Mrs.
And
Corbin.
Danny, you know how he reacts.
Yeah, like the
And
chick.
then I went into the kitchen and started and Danny shouting, denying I was his wife. And I heard Sidney call for help. And I rushed back in, and I screaming hysterically. Sidney with a knife.
I'm not gonna stand here listening to these lies.
Corbin, one more turn. Where'd it go? Straight jack, straight jack.
Inspector, I tried to use the gun.
I know. I put the blame there. I get her. I shot bring my man here in a second.
Inspector, we made a terrible mistake. We didn't realize how sick this man really is. He should have been committed long ago.
You listen to them now, will you listen to them now, will you listen to me?
I have listened. Look at the results.
Levine saw my wife the night we arrived. You remember that she was a blonde. Saw her again 5 days ago when she ordered the brunch. This was the piece of land that we were looking for. That's why they killed him. They killed my witness.
I'll give him a straight.
No.
You'd have believed him. You'd have believed your friend.
You're right. I would have believed Sidney.
Why would I kill my only hope?
He recognized her as your wife. Like you said.
I believed him.
Then why did I telephone you?
I don't know why. Maybe he has.
I don't have a psychiatrist. I'm not crazy.
But I am for listening to you. I've waited enough time. No. Yeah. What? Really? Thanks. Someone is coming up the hill. Got to be here. Part of the year. Yellow Marlin. Good play. Okay, we're gonna make it a surprise party. You in there. You two in there. And don't come out until I call you.
Me too, Inspector.
Yes, Father, I'm afraid so. Are you looking for someone?
Who are you?
No, the question is, who are you?
Ed, help, come quick!
What is it, pussycat and mouse? Who the hell are you?
I'll hold it there, mister.
EP!
I told you to stay in there.
Oh, EP, you're beautiful. The U.S. Cavalry, the United States Marines, I love you.
All right, boys, break clean. Corbin, who is this?
This is Everett Parker Jr., my boss. EP, meet Inspector Levine.
Inspector, what is this, a raid?
We didn't do anything wrong. We just got here.
Are you Everett Parker Jr.?
Not necessarily. Is this a raid? Then I'm Everett Parker Jr. You want proof?
No, it's right out there in Yellow Marlin. Mr. Parker, does this man work for you?
Not really.
He doesn't.
No, I work for him. If you saw the size of his expense accounts, you'd know what I mean.
I ask questions and I get wisecracks. Mr. Parker, this is a serious matter.
Go on, Levine. Ask him.
Stop pushing me, Corbin. Mr. Parker, were you present at Corbin's wedding?
Practically the father of the bride.
And you could identify Mr. Corbin.
From any angle, fore or aft. 36, 24, 36. Give or take a few centimeters.
But you only saw her that one time at the wedding.
Inspector, I only saw the Mona Lisa once. I don't forget perfection. Danny, touch base with me. What have you been up to?
Nothing, EP, absolutely nothing, but you wouldn't believe the spot I'm in. You arrived just in time to save my neck. They are out to nail me.
Oh, I get the picture. Show him the wedding license.
I've seen the wedding license. That doesn't prove anything.
What?
Come on, Levine, let's wrap this up. Trot her out.
Mrs. Corbin, would you come out here, please?
The wedding license doesn't mean anything.
Mrs. Corbin. Mrs. Corbin.
What a surprise, EP. So nice to see you again.
Go on, EP, tell her, tell her.
What you got to say, Miss Parker?
Of course that's Mrs. Corbin. You look lovelier than ever, Liz.
Hey!
Thank you, EP.
So you see, Inspector, all your suspicions were wrong. I lent them this bungalow for their honeymoon. They have every right to be here.
EP, why?
Always glad to help out an old buddy.
Help me, you miserable bastard. You just held me to the chair. He's lying.
Has he gone crazy or something?
Maybe he has.
I come up here for a quiet weekend in the country with my wife.
He's still lying. That is not his wife.
Excuse me, Father. God damn it, Corbin! She isn't his wife, and she isn't your wife, and maybe Mrs. Levine in Rockaway isn't my wife. I should be so lucky.
Don't you see what happened, Levine? When he said she was my wife, he thought he was covering for me. The way he expects me to cover for him, for her, he says it's his wife, but she isn't.
Stop, Corbin. Come to a period. Mrs. Parker, what do you have to say?
I'm hungry.
Of course. Thank you for your cooperation. You can leave.
Yes, we haven't had a thing to eat. Go where? This is my house. Danny was supposed to be out of here by this morning.
Look, why don't you and Mrs. Parker go up to the village and grab some lunch? And by the time you get back, he'll be gone. And I'll talk to you later.
EP, don't go, please.
Danny, thanks for lousing up my weekend. I won't forget this.
Arrest him!
Inspector, he needs a needle to calm him down.
Needles? Oh, no. Nobody's giving me a needle.
The only thing that helped him last time was electric shock.
No!
Thanks for your advice. He'll get whatever he needs.
Oh, God, Levine, before you throw me to the wolves, will you listen to me for just 2 minutes, please?
No!
Levine, I overheard what you said last night. I don't want you to calm me down, and I don't want you to humor me. Just 2 minutes, please.
Okay. Father, Mrs. Corbin, excuse me, 2 minutes.
When Parker said she was my wife, he thought he was helping me. He saw that priest here, he thought I was in a jam. He knows she isn't my wife.
Corbin, if she isn't your wife, then why the hell isn't you worried about the real Elizabeth showing up?
That's just it, Levine. You planted a thought last night. Been trying to push it out of my hand, but it keeps coming back.
You've got
It's about the insurance. Maybe Elizabeth is working with them.
Corbin, you've got to be kidding. Her inheritance makes your insurance look like petty cash.
Yeah, but the real Elizabeth never saw that letter. She doesn't know about the inheritance.
Well, what a perfect setup for a double cross. If you're right, and I doubt it, Elizabeth will be on the missing list forever.
Come on. If that happens, we're finished.
Not we. Quit making me a partner in this. And you are finished. You've offered 2 witnesses in your worse shape than before. Sidney made you a murderer.
I'm not.
And Parker turned you into a raving lunatic.
Levine, what happens to me now?
Now, I arrest you. Hello. What? Did he say anything? I'll be down in a flash.
What happened?
They just operated on Sidney.
What?
Corbin, not a word out of you.
He said he's alive.
Just about.
Well, has he said anything?
Look, he came to, he said a few words, and he lapsed back into a coma. I'm heading over to the hospital.
Levine, he knows the truth. Please call me the minute he talks.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, you said Sidney spoke a few words. Did he tell you what he said?
Yeah, they told me.
Well, what did he say?
What would he say? Who's watching the store?
Where's the inspector?
He, had to run out again, that, bracelet business.
Here, eat something. You haven't touched a thing since yesterday. Besides, these are probably the last Sydney specials in existence.
You can't keep up an act like this forever. One mistake and you're caught.
Oh, there won't be any mistakes, Danny. This is the computer age. It's all been worked out on a punch card.
Somewhere, somehow, you'll overlook something.
Oh, I'll have to admit, Parker gave us an anxious moment. You're a bad boy, Danny. You didn't tell us your boss was headed over here this weekend.
Levine's not finished with him yet.
No, and neither are we. Tell me, is his wife very jealous?
You can't blackmail EP. He'll tell the truth.
I doubt it. But if he insists, well, holiday driving can be very dangerous.
Oh, no.
With Labor Day statistics the way they are, what's one or two more digits?
Where do you stop?
The game is over, Danny, when we win all the marbles. But that can't happen until you lose all of yours.
But you're forgetting Levine. You're playing against Levine and he's no idiot.
No, he's just smart enough to follow the hints we toss his way.
Wrong. Wrong. There's the unexpected. Something that can't be programmed into the computer. The unexpected.
Oh, you mean Sydney?
What about Sidney?
Oh, come on, Danny. There's an extension phone in the kitchen.
Keller. Where the hell is Keller?
Oh, he's been gone for quite a while. He left before Levine did. Hello. No. Oh, really? Well, I'll give him the message.
That's Levine. Let me talk to him.
Relax. That was the hospital.
Oh. The hospital. So Sidney's okay. Sidney has talked. Sidney has told the truth.
Darling, Sydney is dead. Well, that didn't take long.
No, just had one patient. I brought a piece. How's our patient here doing?
Oh, see for yourself.
Right into Levine. He's on his way up here. Take Mr. Corbin to the mental hospital. He'll be arraigned there for Sidney's murder.
Buzzy, we did it. We're home. I can almost taste that money now.
No one's taking me away from here. I'm not leaving this house. Do you hear me?
Darling, the honeymoon is over.
I won't go.
Don't fight it, Corbin. You'll be comfortable there. Beds are a little hard, but the walls are soft.
What hospital are they taking him to?
Hillside.
Oh, isn't that where a patient hung himself last week? Danny, last night you wanted to know how and when and where. Well, now you know where.
And I'll visit you there, Corbin. They unlock those doors for the clergy.
And now you know how. Buzzy, pack some of his things.
Well, I knew it. I knew it. I knew that was your plan all along. I'll tell Levine. He's got to believe me. Sidney must have said something before he died.
Even a country cop has his saturation point. Besides, he never did believe any of your fantastic stories.
Nobody's budging me from here. Do you hear me? Not Levine, not the whole Catskill Police Force.
That's right, Danny. You tell him. Don't let him push you around. Resist. Of course, they'll put you in a violent ward, and you'll want to die. But don't worry. We'll see that you do.
You won't. You can't.
Oh, Buzzy! 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 Oh, Buzzy!
I'm ready right now to calm this patient permanently.
I don't know. It's not according to plan.
The hell with the plan. We'll move the schedule up.
All right, but we better be quick. Levine's gonna be here any moment.
No, if you kill me, he'll know you did it.
Danny, look. This little vial contains nicotine. Pure liquid nicotine. The most powerful, fastest acting poison known. And the true beauty of it can't be detected. At least, not in a smoker like you. It's fast, it's clean, and it's so effective. Just one little scratch. Hold him, Buzzy.
You keep away from me. Keep away from me, I warn you.
Oh, Danny, there's only blanks in that gun.
No. Levine reloaded it before he left. There's real bullets in here.
Oh, sure, Danny. Sure there are.
Don't come any closer.
Oh, my God. Oh!
You wouldn't believe me. I warned you. I told you.
2 murders in one day.
I told you. I warned you.
Now you have 2 strikes against you. Keep it up. You'll make the U.S. Olympic team.
It was self-defense, and you know it. You were trying to poison me.
Poison? Danny. What an imagination you have.
Levine.
Oh, Inspector Levine, thank God you're here. Oh!
Get in here.
Daniel Corbin, did you shoot Father Keller?
Yes, but he was...
No buts. He couldn't be any deader. You've had a busy day, little man.
But Levine, they were trying to poison me. That monster, she had a vial of nicotine.
Nicotine.
They said you wouldn't be able to detect it because I'm a heavy smoker. He was coming at me, I had to stop him.
You're a very sick man, Corbin. Yeah, Foley, Levine. Yeah, send the wagon for a body. Yeah, Father Keller. What? You got the autopsy report right there? They found what? Nicotine? No. Sidney never smoked. No. They just operated on Sidney. And he was doing well, very well. We had high hopes. His breathing was better and his circulation improved. And they wheeled him back to his room, and the surgeon went in about 10 minutes later to check on him, and he was dead. Then I learned that an unknown man in a white coat was seen outside Sidney's room.
That was Keller, the man in the white coat. Levine, he left the house before you did.
Is that true?
Oh, no, Inspector. Father Kelleher had coffee here with me after you left.
Yeah, but I saw him at the hospital later.
Oh, yes, he just went to visit a patient.
He killed Sidney.
Corbin. Could you be telling the truth? It's too wild. It's too impossible.
Of course it is, Inspector. Danny's just a very sick man.
Mrs. Corbin, you be quiet if that's who you really are. 2 murders, and every shred of evidence points to you, Corbin, except for one word. One lousy little word. Nicotine. But how could you have known? Unless you were telling the truth.
I was. I've been trying to tell you all along. They want to kill me, put me in a mental hospital, make it look like suicide. There's only some way to convince you.
Okay, let's try another approach. Instead of trying to prove that she's lying, let's try to prove that you're telling the truth.
Oh, wonderful, Inspector. Just how do you want to pull off that little miracle?
Sodium pentothal, better known as the truth serum. It can help verify statements in 90% of the cases like this.
You want to take this test?
That's the idea, Corbin. What do you say?
Of course, gladly, gladly.
Just a minute, Inspector. Are you going to give those injections yourself?
Of course.
I strongly object. Inspector, aren't those injections? There's a very small margin of safety, and my husband is a very sick man.
She's afraid, Levine, she's afraid. I demand that injection.
My husband is not confident to make that decision.
Well, I think he is. All right, Corbin, roll up your sleeve.
Oh, Inspector Levine, you're going to give that injection? I strenuously object. You're not qualified. You're not a doctor. This should be done by a doctor.
Look, I was a medic in the infantry. The guys in my outfit, they got more shots from me than they got from the enemy. You ready, Corbin?
I'm ready.
Hello. Yeah. What? Fantastic. And that's the only good news I've had all day. No. Hold on to her. No, I mean, keep an eye on her. I'll be down there soon.
Levine!
Corbin, hold on the phone. I can't hear. Look, I'll be down there as soon as I can. All right. Victory. Carlton case is solved. The lady admitted she did it herself. Well, now we're gonna find out the truth about this.
Levine, the truth is on the tip of this needle. While you were on the phone, she dipped it in the poison.
What?
You can check. Oh, thank God. We've got her. Oh, we've won. No more lies, no more tricks, no more frustrations.
Just one more, darling. Tell him, Levine.
Your friendly Catskill cop. Me.
You, the police inspector himself? Oh my God. You arranged everything, the phone calls, the alibis, everything to drive me crazy. And in your position as police inspector, you could get away with murder.
Oh, how can you prove that?
Wait a minute. Elizabeth. Where is Elizabeth? You weren't afraid of her coming back because she can't. She's dead. She's dead, isn't she?
Corbin, how can you accuse this of murder? There's no body.
They'll search for it and they'll find it. Well, I'm calling the district attorney.
You're not calling anyone. Besides that, what you say? Levine's a crook?
And a murderer.
Look, the DA's known me for 15 years. Good old, stupid, reliable Levine with a corny joke. What makes you think he's gonna believe you?
All the pieces fit. You're supposed to be the hotshot expert on insurance cases. The original plan was to collect my insurance. Then along comes that letter. Elizabeth's inheritance. Suddenly the kitty becomes a giant jackpot. Sidney knew the truth, so you killed him.
We didn't kill Sidney. You did.
I was a witness.
That frame won't work. You're forgetting Sidney didn't die from a knife. Woody was poisoned. And the only one with access to his room at the hospital were you and your buddy. Another piece that fits.
Oh, I guess we killed Father Keller here, too.
No, I killed him. But it was self-defense and I can prove it. Somehow I'll prove that you murdered Elizabeth.
Idiot. Mr. Braden, please.
The DA? Are you crazy?
No, but I'm gonna prove to him Corbin is, look, we can't get him committed to the cycle without the DA's okay. So, I'm just gonna let Corbin write his own admission note. Hello, John. Yeah, this is Levine. Yeah, I know. No, I'm still with Corbin's. I know it's terrible. Yeah, he's a maniac. He's a regular kook. Look, he wants to talk to you. Yeah, do me a favor. Just hear him out. Okay, I'll put him on.
Levine, are you sure?
We'll let him hang himself. Okay, idiot, you're on.
Mr. Braden, you are the district attorney for Sullivan County. Please listen to what I have to say. First, I am not crazy. That's what they want you to think. Mr. Braden, I'm afraid my wife Elizabeth will not be found alive. No, she's dead. She's been murdered by Levine and his pals here, this phony Mrs. Corbin. And Levine himself, yeah, that's what I do mean. Levine's running the whole show. No, wait a minute, I'm not crazy. Wait a minute, you said you were listening. Please, don't hang up. Mr. Braden.
John, no, okay, no, look, please, just hear him out. Look, I swear, it gets better as it goes along. Okay, I'll put him back on. You're doing great. He's ready to put you in a nut house right now. Here.
Mr. Braden, he wants you to think I'm insane. In fact, that's why he's letting me talk to you. I know it sounds wild, but look, they bring this woman in here to pose as my wife, and then they plan to kill me and collect my insurance. And my wife's inheritance, too. That's why they killed Elizabeth. No, I'm sure she's dead. They had to kill her, otherwise the whole plan falls apart.
What? Proof of her death? I'm confused. Let me think.
Yeah, proof, Corbin. If you can tell them where to find Elizabeth's body, you got a good case against us. But you can't do that, can you? So, it's a tiny little cell with no windows, no room to move or breathe for you. Say goodbye to the nice man, Corbin. You can't win. There's no body. There's no body!
Yes, there is. There is too. Elizabeth is dead. There is a body.
Where? Where?
She's in my car off the sharp curve on Mountain View Road.
Corbin, we've been waiting 3 days for those words. Yeah, John. Good job. Yeah. That ties it up. All right. We found the accident 3 days ago. And yeah, it looked like an accident. The autopsy showed that she died from a blow on the head. But that could have happened when she drove the car off the mountain. All cut and dry. An accident. Except for one thing. A pair of glasses. Her license said that she had to wear them when she was driving. We found them in her bag. So why would a nearsighted woman go driving up a strange curvy mountain road at a high rate of speed without wearing her glasses? Unless she wasn't driving. It tickled me up here. But all I had was a pair of glasses. No proof, no motive. Then I remembered that you told me you met her at the racetrack. So I called Detroit. Just check it. There I found that you were in debt up to your ears from a very impatient and tough bookie. Interesting, but still not a motive. Then came the letter from California. Even a hick detective like me could see that it had been opened and resealed. You intercepted that letter. Sent it back, address unknown. Then you married Elizabeth in a great big rush. I had your motive, but I still needed proof. I wanted to sew this one up tight, and I could only get that proof from you, in front of a witness. Take a bow, Florence. You were superb. So was my deputy, Foley. Foley? Buzzy. Damn, he fell asleep. Father!
Oh. God bless you, my son.
We used only one amateur, Corbin, and that was Sidney. Do you believe that he agreed to do that death scene on one condition? That he got to use his secret ketchup for the blood? So that's it, Corbin. Win, place, and show. Take it.
Well, just a minute, I'll get my things.
Inspector, you said you'd be gone by now.
Blow our way out.
Stupid sex maniac. Corbin, don't bother coming in on Tuesday. You're fired.
Hi. Did you have a nice lunch?
Yes.
What was that for?
For all the compliments you paid me about my hair and my legs and my bill. After 20 years of marriage, I thought you'd forgotten.
Well,